Alright, here we go. This is the video that I've been looking for, and I decided to freaking make myself. I have a 2005 Lincoln Navigator with the THX system, and you know, the head unit for that thing is just out of date. Navigation's out of date. So I found a Kenwood double din. It's a 990 HD, pretty high-end head unit, and I went to go install it in there, and this is where I've come to find out that it is literally almost impossible to install a aftermarket stereo in these Lincolns with the THX system. Well, I wasn't going to let that stop me, so I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. I was able to successfully install my Kenwood double din, and yes, I still am able to use my factory DVD player with TV flip down without having to do any upgrading or any real crazy mess to get it to work. And yes, I'm still using my factory subwoofer amp and my factory 5-channel amp, and this is how I did it. Got an 18-pin plug. This is going to be the plug that connects to all the speakers and the amplifier. Pin number 9 in that 18-pin plug is going to have a teal with a purple stripe wire. That is going to be the wire that you use to plug into your, that's the amplifier 12 volt. So all you have to do is take your blue and white stripe wire coming from your aftermarket head unit wiring harness, wired into that. Now that's not going to be the only thing that you have to wire in with that, so don't get ahead of yourself. I wouldn't make any crimp clamps or anything like that. Just automatically know that's going to be your first step. That's giving you 12 volt to the amp. Alright, so if you want to get your speakers to actually work, you got to do it pretty much about the same way that I did, and all I did was cut the connectors off, stripped them back, the factory hookups for the aftermarket harness. If you notice, when you plug that thing in, those pins are dead ending. They're not actually connected to anything. So what you have to do is, from the factory 18-pin harness plug that goes into the back of the stock radio, you have to cut these wires. Pin number 1, which is your right front speaker, it's a light green solid wire, it's positive. Pin number 2 is your left front speaker, and it's a white with a red line, that's positive. Pin number 3 is your left rear, light blue with black stripe, positive. Pin number 4 is right rear, violet with a white stripe, and that's positive. Alright, so jump down to pin number 10. That's going to be right front white with an orange stripe, negative. Left front is pin number 11 is left front, it's going to be brown, that's negative. Pin number 12, left rear, yellow, that's your negative. Pin number 13 is your right rear, it's going to be a solid blue wire, and that's your negative. Alright, so that's going to be your 4-door speakers. Alright, now you'll notice that from that factory harness connector, you'll still have a couple of wires left. You should have a red and black wire, a dark green and purple wire, a brown and orange stripe. Alright, so I also had a gray with black stripe wire, which is something to do with the navigation lockout, VBS or VSS. I didn't use that. But the red and black striped wire